Hello everyone, welcome to Just Invest Today. And in today's video, we are going back to 2021 and looking at what Warren Buffett said about SPACs, because I think this is related to crypto right now, because I believe, honestly, Warren Buffett gives his explanation on why he's actually bullish on crypto without actually saying it. And we're going to talk about it in this video. But before we do, please like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm always providing you guys with so much new content. So click that like button, click that subscribe button. So right now, we see Bitcoin at $30,000. And we have Bitcoin, we have Ethereum, we have the whole crypto market. And we know their position on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, on the crypto economy. Charlie Munger calls it rat poison. Warren Buffett said he wouldn't buy all of crypto for like $25. It didn't matter what you did, he wouldn't buy crypto. So the number one reason why he's saying this is because it doesn't produce anything. It doesn't have any value, right? That's what he's basically saying, and that's his kind of summary of why Bitcoin, Ethereum is all non-investable. But Bitcoin will always be here because it has a gambling aspect to it. And I'm going to show you the video of Warren Buffett talking about gambling in the market. And when it comes to gambling and when it comes to stocks are at an all-time high when it comes to gambling and going in and out, people selling puts and calls. So why wouldn't that be the case for crypto as well, when crypto is making millionaires faster than the stock market? So that's a fact that Bitcoin will always be here as long as there's gamblers in the market. So for all the people who are Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, that all think crypto is going to zero, there's never going to be any use case for it, it's just wrong. Because in his own words, he thinks gambling is always going to be here. Even in the stock market, even in art, any kind of asset class, there's always gambling. Even in the real estate market, before 2008, 2006, 2005, whatever, people were buying houses just to gamble and think that the real estate market was just going to appreciate just because they bought it at this time. So people have always been gambling. The market will always gamble. So Bitcoin will always be here. Ethereum will always be here. We don't know what the price will be, but it will always be here. But look at this. I was just reading this article today. MacLow auctions total $922 million. Collection surpasses Rockefeller estate as the priciest ever sold. So can someone give me an explanation why art is so valuable? Like, what's the value generation from an art piece? If someone's not willing to pay $60-70 million for it, you can't make money on art. Like, what's holding back someone from not paying that $60 million and then art not being worth $60 million anymore? It might be, if someone's only willing to pay like $5 for it, that's what it's going to be worth. If you don't get no buyers, you have to keep going down and down and down. So what makes art so valuable is basically what someone else is going to pay for it. You should have seen these pieces. You can't watch it. I can't see it right now. But I swear to you, it was a painting of just clouds. And then another painting of red, black, and another red box. That's all it was. And these pieces are selling for hundreds of millions of dollars just because of the name on these pieces. That's why I think Warren Buffett's wrong on this whole concept that Bitcoin is worth nothing, which you're seeing there's actually becoming use cases for Bitcoin, as people are using Bitcoin to pay for items, to buy things. People are saying it's an inflation hedge, which it hasn't been kind of proven yet. People are actually using Bitcoin to stake, and Ethereum staking, so you actually earn interest on your Bitcoin. Like, people are actually just doing a lot with Bitcoin. Like, no matter how you slice it. What about NFTs? If you can pay NFTs using Bitcoin, like, why is digital art different than a painting? Like, that doesn't make it, like, why is that so different? The digital art versus actual painting. Like, think about these kind of concepts and understand this is a whole build-up on the whole Bitcoin, saying Bitcoin is worthless, it's not worth anything, like, you can't do anything with it. As we're seeing, like, Coinbase, all of these crypto infrastructures are actually using Bitcoin as a good use case for a lot of things, right? Let's hear Warren Buffett talk about gambling in 2021 at his shareholder meeting.
And SPACs have been working for a while, and you stick a famous name on it, you can you can sell almost anything.
You hear that? You can just put your name on it and you can sell anything. And that's what he was referring to SPACs in 2021, where people are just putting their name on it and they're just selling. That sounds like art. Honestly, that sounds like art. You see some of these paintings, you're just like, what the hell is this? My niece can paint that. You'll see crazy stuff when it comes to art, but you put a famous name on it, it sells like crazy.
It's an exaggerated version of what we've seen in kind of gambling done type market. In fact, I did have a quote from Keynes. This is probably one of the most famous quotes in history, because it really sums up the problem of the fact we've got the greatest markets the world could ever imagine. I mean, imagine being able to own parts of the biggest businesses in the world and putting billions of dollars in them and take it out of, 2 days later. I mean, compared to farms or apartment houses or office buildings where it takes months to close a deal, I mean, the markets offer a chance to participate and invest in earning assets on a basis that's very, very low cost, instantaneous, huge, all kinds of good things. But it makes its real money if they can get the gamblers to come in, because they get...
Right? So Wall Street makes its real money by allowing the gamblers to come in. And the stock market has always had gamblers. So why wouldn't you think Bitcoin will have that same concept? Always driving the prices up, always going lower. Always driving the prices up, always going lower. So you can expect Bitcoin to always be here. It's never going to go away. Keep making millions, keep making a lot of money, keep profiting off of it. Why would it go away? It's just gambling for lower tier people. You don't have to go to a casino to do it.
If they provide more action and they're willing to pay cellular fees and all kinds of things. So you have this incredible, huge asset to humanity, but it really makes its money when people are doing stupid things. I mean, that's where the money really is. And Keynes wrote this in 1936. It says 1939 on the slide, but he wrote in 1936 in the General Theory that speculators may do no harm as bubbles on a steady stream of enterprise. But the position is serious when enterprise becomes the bubble on a whirlpool of speculation. When the capital development of a country becomes a byproduct of the activities of a casino, the job is likely to be ill done. Well, the stock market, we've had a lot of people into the casino in the last year.
And we all participated in this casino last couple years, man. We've seen everything go crazy. SPACs, Bitcoin, all of these crazy stocks, all gambling, put calls. We've seen it. Why can't the same concept be granted to the crypto market, right? Because it does have a gambling aspect, and you can make money with Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can do that with staking and the interest. There's many ways you can make money with Bitcoin if you do it the proper way.
Millions and billions of people have set up accounts where they day trade, where they're selling puts and calls, where they. I would say that you had the greatest increase in the number of gamblers, essentially. And there's nothing wrong with gambling. And
there's nothing wrong with gambling. There's nothing wrong with it. People do it all the time.
So they got better odds than they've got if they play the state lottery. But they've had cash in their pocket. They've had action, and they actually have a lot of good results. And if they just bought stocks, they do fine and held them. But the gambling impulse is very strong in people worldwide, and occasionally it gets an enormous shove, and conditions lead to this place where more people are entering the casino than are leaving every day, and that creates its own reality for a while. And nobody tells you when the clock's going to strike 12 and it all turns to pumpkins and mice. But
gambling is such a strong condition, man. That's why I have no fear about the crypto market or the market going to zero, because there's always going to be someone in it, in and out, selling it, buying it. There's always going to be some kind of concept of buying Bitcoin, buying Ethereum as the long-term hold, but using the alternate coins, using Bitcoin and Ethereum to gamble as well. You can do both. That's what I think they're not getting. You can do both with Bitcoin and with Ethereum. So Tell me what you guys think about this video. Is Charlie and Warren right about Bitcoin and Ethereum? Are they wrong? Is Bitcoin going to zero? Like, what's going on? What's your thoughts on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all of this, guys? Please like and subscribe to my channel.